Fixold Cameras produces step-by-step, close-up videos of simple, common repairs and basic maintenance on classic and vintage cameras. Your ability, the quality of your tools, and the condition of your camera will affect the success of your repair endeavor. A successful completion of the demonstrated repairs ultimately depends on your camera repair skills.
With only the shutter button remaining, this A1 top cover is nearly ready to be removed. Begin by seeping isopropyl alcohol around the decorator ring of the LED. After a moment, the glue will loosen and the decorator ring can be lifted free. Next, use a pointed spanner wrench and turn the decorator spanner in a counterclockwise direction to remove. With the pin-face decorator screw removed, you will now see a spring washer, a shim on top of the advance lever. Lift all free as a unit. Under the advance lever will be the advance cam. Under the advance cam will be a snap ring retainer. Using a pair of snap ring pliers makes the removal of this snap ring much simpler and avoids the possibility of the snap ring taking an unplanned flight across the room. Now the timer lever and the on-off lock lever can be lifted free. Note the notches that will have to be aligned when they are installed. Now remove the shutter button retaining ring. Usually firm counterclockwise pressure can cause this ring to break free. Pad the jaws of an adjustable wrench if you need more torque. Now remove the AV-TV switch ring. If you flip the camera, make certain that you do not allow the shutter plunger to fall free. Now lay the camera on its back so that you can access the slider lock switch. The single screw is accessed with the switch in the up position. With the aid of tweezers, you should now be able to lift the entire mechanism. Watch for the ball bearing that acts as a click stop so that it does not fall free. Also note how the two pieces work and slide within themselves. Now carefully lift the ball bearing. You might prefer to use a magnet. The two screws that hold the bearing seat and the bearing seat itself will need to be removed. Note that the bearing seat has a shim that lives underneath it. Don't forget it on reassembly. Next, remove the rewind knob by grasping the rewind shaft and turning the rewind knob clockwise. Under the rewind knob will be a snap ring that will be removed next. The snap ring obviously holds the ASA dial in place, and once free will allow the ASA dial to be lifted. Note the position of the link pin. Now remove the two screws on either side of the viewfinder. Also seep some isopropyl alcohol into the mask switch to loosen the center decorator pad. Removal of the pad will reveal a retaining screw. This screw is sometimes surprisingly tight if the camera has never been taken apart. Tweezers help in handling this little part. At this time, you can also remove the left and right end cap screws. And the four screws that retain the faceplate, one at the front, left side, bottom, and right side. As you remove the front plate, note the position of the aperture stop down and backlight assembly. This assembly can sometimes separate from the front plate. Two additional top cover screws will now be revealed and can be also removed. These screws are usually different than the other top cover screws. To prevent the shutter plunger from falling free, do not flip the camera as you set it upright. Rocking the top cover slightly will aid in releasing of the top cover as you lift it free. With the top cover removed, if needed, the battery door can now be replaced. To remove the battery door hinge pin is slid upward through the hole in the chassis. This procedure is detailed in the Fixold camera video on the Canon A-1 battery door replacement. Installation of the top cover and replacement of the accessory shoe is also covered in another Fixold camera video. Thank you for watching.